Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation. And of course, I'm still doing that so along with Joy, in which I will leave her down in the description box. Now, I promised to come back, so I don't even know why I redid my intro. Don't mind that. I redid my intro by accident. That's okay. I said in the other part yesterday that I would come back when I had both sleeves on, and look at that. Lovely, clean and crisp. And of course, I still have that blue clip on there until I am done and I do the collar, and then I'm finished with that. But I did promise to show you, let me adjust this, that, let me see, hold on a minute. Okay, anyway, I promised that I would show you what it looks like this. The hem is right here, and this is how long the sleeve is on both sides before I sew it shut on the sides. Now, my size varies here and there. I will tell you that. Depends on, and it really does. This is super important. Depending on the brassiere that you have on, like the one I have on today is one that I got from Amazon. Sometimes you can find good bras on there. But if it fits you right, it pulls everything upward like a lady should be. So back here, we're all kind of Madam Butterfly with this. So this shows you, I hope you can see that. This shows you how I need to take in or tuck under the sleeve. Now, I'll take this off. When we go to do that, another thing, see what I mean? Like, your brassiere shows your shape. It really does. And my thyroid's been trying to work, so my shape is changing. I always get smaller in the waist than I do the hips when my thyroid is working, when it decides to. So that's a lot of why I like to make my own clothes, is because my thyroid is constantly changing my weight and my shape. Keep that in mind. Your health can change your look. Now, I'm going to turn this inside out again. And like I said, when I go to do the sleeve, what I will do is I will roll it back twice. It's the rolled hem technique. You can roll it once, you can roll it twice. Make it nice. And let's sit down, chat, and do that. This is my part 3 for my video. Joy's on part 5. You're ahead of me, girl. Anyway, I like the floral and polka dot that she's contrasting together. Myself, I would think, make one of both. Like one with the floral for the body, and then the polka dots for the sleeve and the collar, which I think would be stinking cute. For that, I really do. I think that would be cute. But like I said, now we're going to go on to rolling that back. So let me switch the camera around for you, because that'll be nice. Okay, now that we have the sleeve in the shot, if you use sewing pins, use your sewing pins. You do you. I do sewing clips. They're easier for me in my arthritis. That's why I use them. I always have people repeat that question. Oh, why do you use those instead of sewing pins? Because these little critters right here, grab a more bright one. These little critters right here, as you can see, that orange one, it goes with Halloween, whatever. Or just to brighten your life. So these actually help. You wouldn't think it would because my arthritis and I have to pinch it. But these actually work better for me than using sewing pins. Now, like Joy had to extend hers, and I am actually doing the complete opposite. Girl, we're doing the complete opposite. But opposites is what makes things okay. That's how things turn out sometimes. One person has shorter arms than the other, and thought at first, okay, well, let me do this in this length of a sleeve, which I was going to do a 3/4 sleeve, but look, quite frankly, you don't have to do the double roll. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So just straighten it like this, as good as you can, right? Now, one thing I do occasionally is put one in the center, okay? That way you're not fighting with the material as you go along. Okay, and I space these a certain distance for a reason, because I need to gather all my clips back together. Now, if you notice, I oscillate from side to side to do this. I do that for a reason. That way everything is all evenly placed. And if you can't get yours evenly placed, please do not stress about it. Everybody that sews different. Never stress yourself if you can't do the same thing as another person. If you just enjoy watching sewing, that's cool. Even if you don't sew and you like to watch sewing, sometimes sewing is like an ASMR for some people. I have been told by people that when they watch me sew, it's like a soothing ASMR to them. Why? I don't know. It's all good though. It helps a person. Now, set those there. And you might ask, well, now, why are you doing this with both of these all of a sudden? Well, because it's sleeves, and it doesn't really take that much time to do this. Now, having these pre-rolled like that, okay, and having this already cut a certain way really does help. I will tell you that. That really does help. Now, you can go ahead and do this, and if it's still too long, that's okay because you already have it stitched. Then you can just roll that back one more time and stitch it again, and that will give it an even sturdier hold, if that makes any kind of sense to you. Sometimes I find that that's a better way to do that, and sometimes that just makes sense to do that way. So let me put these over here. For the sake of this, I'm trying to use my brighter ones so that you can see better. I hope you can't. I can see it really good on there. And I don't put them spaced, you know, try to be all perfect and everything. Because, you know what? There is no such thing as perfect. We are who we are, and that's good enough. We're people. All on the same planet. Although some people in the world are kind of spacey. You know what I mean? I feel like that sometimes. Oh my goodness. I feel like some people are nothing but space cadets lately. Now, we're going to get this done. okay? But before we do that, we need to make sure that those, my friend, are the same, because one of these things is not like the other will not work. Okay, they are the same. So that's great. Or you could take your measuring tape and just measure, make sure. This is 1 inch. People might be like, but that looks smaller than 1 inch. This is exactly 1 inch. Okay, I folded it back 1 inch. Now, if you saw, it came down to about here on my hand, which that I don't mind for winter, okay? But I know a lot of people don't like tattoos. I did my own. They are a story of my life, of things, trials and tribulations that I went through, evil that I broke away from and stuff. So it's like sometimes I don't like the sleeve all the way down covering my tattoos. And sometimes I just love to pull my sleeve up. So sometimes when I do that long sleeve, I make sure it's not too tight around the wrist, because I do love to pull my sleeve up sometimes, depending on what I'm doing. So don't be afraid to make the sleeve cuff a little wider than your arm, because you'll find that if you do it just like direct around, just that little tiny bit to wiggle, but then you want to pull your sleeve up, you've just stretched your material so bad, you might be like, oops, what did I do wrong? And let me just go ahead and wash that and dry that. You can do that if you want to, but I'm going to let you know that if you make it so that when you do this and you make it wider than your arm, but you love to pull your sleeve up, you like to have a long sleeve because you know you're going to go in some cold weather, or you just want to be cozy with the long sleeve, but then later on you do the little pull it up, okay? So that is why I do that. And I'm going to sew this, both of them, and then we'll move on to the, I'm trying to think, do I want to go ahead and sew down this side? See, I'm thinking about putting pockets in this. Now, I don't know, should I put pockets in this? I'm thinking about putting side pockets in, so that when you put something in the pocket, nobody knows that that pocket is actually there in the side. Now, I've done that with some men's shirts for a friend of mine, my friend that I live in his house. I rent the in-law suite part of the house. I have made him some shirts before. I'm going to be working on making him some pants. He has agromelia, and he's in his mid-50s, and he will never stop growing. So it's nice for him to have somebody that can make him custom clothing fit to him every time his body size changes. So I have to remeasure his waist, his thigh, his ankle, and the length of his leg. Okay, and around the little tiny hips that he has for a big fella, that's shaped like Johnny Bravo. You know, the guys that are like, they're angled at the top, they come out like that, and then straight down. There you go. Anyway, so I try my best to make everything custom. Yes, sometimes I use patterns. You can always alter a pattern. If you haven't yet, go check out Joy. She even alters the patterns that she buys, like I have. The first time I used a Vogue pattern, okay? The first time I used a Vogue pattern, was to make a wedding dress. I made my own wedding dress. How did that work out? I'm not married anymore. That's how that worked out. It's not a jinx. But I had altered a Vogue pattern to match a dress design that I customly designed. I used to be a custom clothing designer. I believe I've told you this, but okay. That was probably weird. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's get this on the machine and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm debating on pocket or no pocket. So now I've got the ends of both sleeves. Let me move these. I got my clip. And I removed the purple ones from the backpack I'm making. So I've got both sleeves sewn on the cuff. And this is what it will pretty much look like. You know how hard it is to get stripes to line up? That's pretty dang tricky. But, you know, like I said, this will pretty much be loose because I like it to be to the wrist, but not tight to the wrist. Especially with a jersey knit fabric, you could stretch it and damage. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take these clips off of the side, the side, and then what I'm going to do, because when we come back tomorrow, I said tomorrow yesterday, because I got other things I got to do today. I have a lot to do today. I have some cleaning to do. I have some cooking to do. And I got to research a few historical things for this month because this month's almost over, and I'm hosting a collab, so I can do 2 things this month, and I'm cool with that. But I also have some ironing to get finished. Some ironing to get finished. I'm actually drawing custom artwork, my custom artworks, and ironing that artwork with the transfer paper onto some bags I made for some of the people in my collab that I'm doing for Halloween. I know Joy doesn't, but you know what though? It doesn't matter. You can have differences of opinions on certain things and still be friends. You can. And I think we should make the world work like that even more, because you know why? It makes the world better, especially in this day and age when we shouldn't be separating. We should be in an alliance with each other. You know, if we're not, you know how they say, how strong we stand, divided we fall. And that is so true around the world. So, strong we are. And with that said, for today, we'll come back tomorrow with the pockets. I'll have one side done and then show you. And yes, Manny Quinn is still right there with that draped on. In November, because that's my birthday month, in November, that will go from being just draped to dress. So anyway, just for today, because we'll be back tomorrow, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. There's the rest of this sewing, showing, and everything in between. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation. Today, this finally got here. You know how long this thing has taken to get here? They did an investigation. Juvia's Place, they did an investigation in the shipping department, and it finally got here. Okay, what else do I have? I also have friend mail. We'll save the best for last, because this will be the best. Oh, it's got a good weight to it. This is for my friend Mountain Witch Christy. I will leave her channel linked in the description box. But first of all, let's get into this, which is taking forever to get here. And see what kind of goodies we have in the October 2022 Halloween mystery box from Juvia's Place. Now, I've watched Just Ann unbox her, so I'm hoping it's not the same thing. You know, it's supposed to be a mystery, so it's mysterious. So, this is what she looks like when you open her up. Right? Because it's a mystery, I don't expect it to have an invoice, of course. Oh, I got different stuff than you did, Ann. Okay, first of all, we're going to start with the smaller stuff in here. And I got the Nubian Nourishing Lip Balm in the flavor, because you know they have flavor. Ooh, passion fruit. I did not have this one yet. Now, you guys know I'm not going to say it the other way around. I don't have this. I did not have this one yet. Yeah, I use my scissors. So, how has your week gone? Mine's been kind of iffy. Be nicer if this would come out of the box. There we go. I love that color. I did not have this one yet. We should swatch her because these have a light tint. There she be. Ooh. I obviously don't have any makeup on right now. Love that. Now I have 3 of their lip balms. You gotta love a good lip balm. If you don't, I don't know about you. Anyway, next is the Nubian by Juvia's loose highlighter in Clio. I didn't have this one either. Now, I have one other highlighter, which I'm going to hang this over the box because you just never know. You know what I mean? You just never know. Nails, well, I wish I had my long nails. Come on. Anyway, it's pretty. If I can get that off, we will swatch her. And then see how she be. Now, the other highlighter that I have is a bit, I don't know, dark. But I make it work because I can always use it with an eyeshadow. Which is great because don't just think that you have to use your highlighter as highlighter on your cheeks. You can use it to brighten up an eye look. Almost got it. Oh, life was easier with my long nails. But I'm letting my nails breathe. They didn't really grow out. So anyway, I'm not going to like tap that into the lid. I'm just going to pick her up like that. Tap it down. And go like that. And then we'll swatch her. Ooh, she pretty. Look at that. It's a perfect time of day for you to be able to see that with me sitting here at my sewing table. Well, not sewing table, my fabric table. Because I have a video to edit, upload, and upload. So what do you think of that highlighter? I think that's gorgeous. Okay, so we seem to have, oh, the lip collection. The Madame lip collection. I'm not sure. Anne, did you get this one? I'll have to go back and look. Now, this is something she and I may have. We did. I love the, they're both purple. I love that. As you can see, oh my gosh, it matches my Dr. Pepper shirt. I love that. Of course, you know, they always seal it with plastic. In which, if you can't, just twist it loose. Some people can twist these loose. I prefer to cut them loose. But that's just me. Oh yeah, this is the lipstick, the liquid lipstick. Now these are generally matte, and I love that. They always have a matte liquid lip. I think that's pretty. I will wear that. And then the other one is quite literally a, this is what I do. Y'all know I now use my pink handled scissors for opening things. Okay, there we go. Are they? No, this one's the no. What? One of these was supposed to be a matte and metallic liquid lipstick. I thought one was supposed to be a lipstick and the other one was supposed to be a lip gloss. Huh. Okay, well, it looks like I got 2 different shades of purple matte liquid lip. You know what though? I'm not mad at that because they're similar in color, but they're not the same. So, last but not least from Juvia's Place, looks like we have an eyeshadow palette, which they generally put one in. Ooh, I looked at this one. It is the same one. Okay, Anne, I think we got the same box. But you know what? I'm not mad at that. It doesn't make it a mystery when your friends open up the mystery box and it's the same box. It's not that mysterious, you know what I mean? So here's the packaging. I always like how they package. And I was looking at this one, the Rebel Grays. The Rebel Forces come for you. Let's take the little plastic off there. Did they tape that on? I think they taped it on. Oh, no, it was just stuck on there. Anyway, it was like a Klingon. So there's the shades. That's obviously the darkest shade. So let's watch these. I think we only get one. No, a matte or a shimmer. I don't know. That could be a shimmer. The swatches on my hand. And then we'll go for these that I know are shimmers right here. Yeah. And they're buildable. I watched Anne. They're buildable. They are. If you don't have anything next to you, just use the little plastic thing that came with it. Now, I do like these. Like I said, they're buildable. I could use this because sometimes I like a look like that, and that'll come in handy. So that was it for the Juvia's Place mystery box, which since I watched Anne is not really a mystery. So we got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to count these as 2 separate things, even though they'll count that as one. It would count this as like 4 things in a mystery box. Sometimes you do get 5. Okay, last thing to open is from Mountain Witch Soaps. Oh, that smells good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm excited. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link to her in the description box. I'm waiting for Sin City Soaps and Candles to come back, but I don't know when they are because they were already supposed to be back. Sorry, jiggled. Trying to get the box open and it won't open. You ever have that happen? Like you're trying to get the dang box to open, and no matter what you do, the darn thing just won't open. So I'll just open it from the side. And I didn't cut nothing, which is great. Ooh, what should be? Yes! I love dream catchers. Sometimes I make them. This is cute. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. Now, if you really want to know the dream catcher, right, you're supposed to hang this in your window so that grandmother spider catches the bad. Oh, what is this? Oh, girl. We are of the energies. We are. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I even told her I was excited. That's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's a tree of life with clear quartz crystal. That is gorgeous. I'm gonna put that on right now. Good energy. It's always good to have around, right? And then what have we got here? What is this? Oh, that's antique. Oh, girl, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Here, perhaps. And then something to add to my stone. And is this what I think this is? Is this Apache tear? Apache tear is amazing. Oh, the energy. Blessed be the energy of light. Okay, and now let's get down to this. Oh my gosh. Amethyst, one of my favorites. This is, what should be? Dark crystal 5-ounce soap. Oh my God, isn't that beautiful? Oh my God. And the energy, she has such beautiful energy. Let me tell you something. When you can feel the radiant energy, blackberry sage. Oh, when you can feel the energy from a person through their works. Making soap is an artwork, by the way. Soaps, lotions, stuff like that. That's all artwork. Oh, that smells so good. What do we? Oh, it's all pumpkin-y goodness. Oh, she told me about this one. She's like, I put something pumpkin in there for you. Oatmeal bath tea. It's like this giant tea bag for your bath. It has oatmeal, Epsom salt, rosemary, and baking soda, and am I pronouncing this one thing? Oh, okay, rosemary powder. Okay. Ooh, that smells good. It's like soaking yourself in a bath of tea and goodness. Like I said, the energy from her. Do not open, let it float in the tub, can steep in the bath, and soak away all your worries of the day. There you go. Oh my God, that is amazing. You're amazing. Like I said, go over and check out Mountain Witch. I will leave her in the description box below. I'm glad this finally got here because, yeah, dang, that took long enough. But let me know kindly in the comments below, did you get the Juvia's Place mystery box? And what do you think about Mountain Witch crafts? Do you... Oh my goodness. It just smells so delightful. And like I said, the energy. Oh, the energy. Soak it in. Be relaxed. Be at peace. Be with the light of positivity. And stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I forgot to almost a crap recap. So we got these, right? We got this delightfulness. We got the little pumpkin soap, which smells so good. The dark crystal. You know, I probably knew I was going to do that. Dark crystal. And we also have the blackberry sage soaps. Oh, like I said, I'm loving the energy. Oh, and let's not forget the dream catcher keychain. I think this is gorgeous. It's not a necklace. I'm not putting it like that. I think this is gorgeous. I really do. I love that, and I love that you have that silver feather in the center of that, and how this is like that with the turquoise bead in the middle. It's gorgeous, and the turquoise, and oh my God, I'm just like at awe with this. So we got that. Then we got the Juvia's Place, which I've shown you too many times. and that's it. So like I was saying, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I will see you for the next thing. I will try to upload this one and then edit and upload my sewing video because I'm almost done with this. You only get a peek. And I will see you later. Bye. Love you, Christine. You're so sweet. And you make nummy things. It's not for eating. It's for the body and the spirit.